welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. The Netherlands have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Punched away. Timber. Played out to the right. A chance to play it in. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. Elanga. And he goes cross-field. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Marlon played out to the left flank. And it's gone back to the keeper. Timber. Gravenberg. Marlen. That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. Gakpo. Ake. And here's Gakpo. Nice looking ball. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. And it's De Jong. Good chance here! Elanga, played towards the other side. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Marlen. Van de Ven. Now it's Memphis Depay. Timber. Swings it across. That has been knocked clear. Reinders. Gravenberg. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's De Jong. Great chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Elanga. Great defending, strong and determined. Ake. Reinders. Elanga. Nice physical challenge. Ake. Gakpo. Ake. Can he get onto this? Elanga. Elanga. Gets into some space. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Gakpo. Ake. Gakpo. Elanga. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo, now here's the delivery. Timber. Sweden starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Van Dijk. Reinders. The Netherlands, well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. Sweden
do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
And it's Memphis Depay. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gakpo. Ake. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Isak. Gravenberg takes the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Memphis Depay. And here's Depay. And it's Memphis Depay! He'll try. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gakpo! De Jong. Back into the middle. Reinders, spread out to the left. Tries to cross. And it's been taken short. Reinders. And here's Depay. He's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Isak did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sweden really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, that's nice. And here's De Jong, over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? And here's Marlon. Aim forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nice control. And here's Isak. Elanga. Plenty waiting in the middle. Elanga. And here's Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Timber. Gravenberg, and the keeper's got it again. Timber. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the left it goes. Timber shifted upfield. Gakpo. De Jong. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo played out to the left flank. Played back in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out towards the flank. Ake with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He can get that clear. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. And it's Ake. Ambitious ball here. Big chance, corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Marlon. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Reinders chooses to go cross-field. And Sweden can break here. Marlen. Ball's played through. Oh, that's neat. Do have a chance to counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Reinders. Ake. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Gravenberg. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Reinders. Marlen. Gakpo. And here's Depay.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gakpo. Reinders. Isaac. Lindelof. Goodmanson. And here's Isak. Out to the right. Elanga. Van der Ven tries to clear. Lindelof. Over to the left. And here's Isak. That's really well manoeuvred. Elanga. Ball swung in. Van der Ven can get it clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Gakpo wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Elanga. Now then, the ball's coming. Oh, they could be caught out here. Elanga climbs up big. And that's caused a worry or two.
Isaac certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Memphis Depay is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Proves too strong. De Jong. Reinders. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Timber. Marlen. Timber tries to dink it through. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo. Does really well to win the ball there. Elanga. Aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Timber. Now it's De Jong. Isaac. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Elanga. Clipped into space. That's really well cleared. Spread out to the left, back into the middle, out to the left it goes. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Marlon. He is through here. He's through and all on the finish! Goodmanson. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Moved on forwards. Van der Ven cuts it out. And it's Memphis Depay. Marlon. Oh, it's come loose. Marlon. Lovely bit of skill. Flashes it across. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Timber. Marlon. Reinders. Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's gone for a throw-in. Here's Gakpo, Ake. Time to deliver. It'll be a throw-in. Reinders. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! That was venomous. Elanga. Isaac. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Deftly away. De Jong. Reinders. Van de Ven. Reinders. De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Ake. And it's played forward. Isak. Isak played out towards the right wing. Van de Ven forwards and with intent. De Jong. Gravenberg spread out to the left. Timber aim forwards. Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, good spread. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, such a clever touch. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Now it's De Jong. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gakpo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Timber plays it short. Ake. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. There's a probing ball. Ake. Gakpo. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Looking to break at pace. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's De Jong. Played into space out wide. Gakpo, he's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Elanga moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Played with finesse. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Malen. Gravenberg. Malen. And it's Timber. De Jong. Gets good distance on it. And that is a little undercooked. Elanga. Isak. And it's played forward. And here's Isak. Chance! Cleared without complication. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
The Netherlands worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
The Netherlands are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Reinders. Van der Ven. Gravenberg. Malen. And it's Timber. Gravenberg. Isak. Over to the left. Lindelof looking to get on the end of this. Malen. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Reinders. Ake. De Jong. Reinders. Forwards and with intent. That's very neat. Reinders. Oh, what a pass! Reinders played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. Clears it away. And here's De Jong. Oh, De Jong! Goodmanson. Elanga. Isak. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. And it's De Jong. And here's Depay. Tries a measured ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Elanga. Gakpo. De Jong. Gakpo. Reinders. Gakpo. De Jong. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Goodmanson. Timber. Gravenberg. And it's Memphis Depay. And here's Gakpo. Reinders. Ake. So who's he picking out? Reinders. Ake. And the shot! Terrific save from Nordfeldt!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Gravenberg. Malen. And there's Greengrass. Shot a goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Reinders really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
The Netherlands are making a change now. Timber goes short. Lovely feet. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Cleared away. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Timber. And here's Depay. Gakpo. Gakpo! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Ake, gently done.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
The Netherlands are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Ake cuts out the pass. Isak. And they win it back again. Gravenberg. And it's De Jong. Dumfries. And here's Depay. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lindelof. Does really well to win the ball there. Out to the right. Elanga. Now the ball in. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Ake shifted upfield. Reinders. Gakpo. Van der Ven. And it's played forward. Dumfries. Isak. Goodmanson. And he's on a charge. Lindelof looking to run onto it. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. And the finish! Plenty waiting in the middle. Very nicely done. Lindelof. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Elanga. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Timber. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Goodmanson. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's De Jong. Gakpo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That is lovely. Dumfries with the... smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
And it's played forward. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo. He's cut it out. Well, they could break here. Aim forwards. Isak. Van de Ven. Reinders played out towards the right wing. Isak. Out to the right. Isak. And that's a dangerous ball. Takes a shot! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Sweden, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Ake. Van de Ven forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. play. Isak. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's tidy. Time to deliver. And that is out of play. Lindelof. Showing good feet. Played into the middle. Timber. Dumfries. Oh, a delicate chip through. De Jong. Dumfries. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Real De Jong! Gakpo. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Moved on forwards. Reinders. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Dumfries. Looks to the other side. Elanga. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Van Dijk. Reinders. Gakpo. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Gakpo. Well timed, excellent interception. Clearly not happy with that. Reinders, forwards and with intent. Memphis Depay, and he shoots! Clears it away. Oh, sweet feet. Ake with the cross. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Ball's gone out of play. And here's De Jong. De Jong hurtling down that right flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Reinders. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Reinders clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Ake. Ake. Reinders. And he goes cross-field.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's De Jong. Gravenberg. So what can they make of this? Looking here to chip it through. Elanga. And he's there to clear it. That is lovely. Oh, good spread.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Reinders. Caresses it through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gakpo. Gakpo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's got away. Now it's Isak. Can he get onto this? Cleared away. Elanga.
Sweden clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gravenberg. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Van Dijk getting this one clear. Elanga.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ake is there, and he can get that clear. Across it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
it's De Jong. Played out to the right. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side. De Jong. Dumfries. Now what about this cross? That has been knocked clear. Reinders. Gakpo.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries a deft little ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out for a throw. Looking here to chip it through. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. Oh, nice touch. Isak with a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gravenberg. And it's Timber. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Depay. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone direct. Oh, it's come loose. Gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Reinders. Reinders. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Lindelof. Goodmanson. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Isak. Sweden have to get it into the box and quickly. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dumfries tries making a foray down the right. They get a throw in. Just too much on that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well read, nice interception. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gravenberg. Now it's Dumfries. And here's De Jong. It really is now or never. It's Memphis Depay! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Calmly anticipates. Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Defending of the desperate variety. They are right into last chance territory. That's tidy. Reinders. And here's Ake. And here's De Jong. Can he finish? One good cross, maybe the last chance. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so